Don't be scared by the Fed, because that's a tactic they're using to slow the economy down. Once again, I believe the opportunities have already started. Start grabbing them.
Are you seeing them? Are you getting phone calls, or are you talking to people, and do you have examples of a deal that you saw that maybe was overlooked because people aren't looking?
There is a townhome lot for 4 townhomes. They are what's called fee simple, which means you can sell each one individually. This was not on the market, so this was just through the network. Good investors have always got a deal or two hiding in their back pocket. The seller said, I want $590,000 for it. And we said, 300. He said, eat shit. And that's a technical term, in case you're wondering. 60 days goes by. He goes, 525. And we said, 300. He said, pack sand, but I love you anyway. We're like, wait a second. It's changing. He comes back, 475, 300, maybe 325. Another 90 days goes by. So this started earlier this year. 3 weeks ago, 360, 150 grand down. We'll carry the rest. Sold. That's a good price. Right now, the negotiation game is about patience and about hunting for the right deal that matches your investment goals, your criteria, your buy box, and your long-term goals for you and your family. And being cautiously optimistic with prudent reserves. But there's tons of deals out there.
That's in an environment where we went up 9%. There's lack of inventory. Yet this person, and I think this also exposes something else. I don't know this person. This is an anecdotal example, but the point is people are going to start needing to sell. They're going to get desperate and they're going to move things. And if you're not in position, I mean, this took 5 months, right? Then you don't want to be last in line. You want to be first in line, maybe prematurely lining up for these deals. And it goes back to what we were talking about a few weeks ago. Door knocking.
Yes.
Calling. There's a for sale by owner, by the way, down the street that you need to call, okay? And like as an agent, as an investor, even as a buyer, right? Yeah. I would suggest calling these for sale by owners as a buyer, literally. So even if you've got an agent, whatever, I think that it's important for you to start understanding like, hey, where are the deals that I can have? Because I'll give you one example. I have somebody that works for me, and they're a firm that has services that I recruited them for, and they have somebody on their team that works. Anyways, I asked them to do something months and months ago. This is their business, so I shouldn't have to ask more than once, but it was like 3 times. We had 3 meetings, okay? Then come to find out, I call them today and say, hey, so what's going on with that thing I requested? Oh, that person quit. There's a new person. Okay, I was like, oh, okay, so what happened? Did the ball get dropped or whatever? It's like, oh no, this person's responsible. Point I'm trying to make is, even when you hire people, this includes agents, you have to be your own squeaky wheel.
Yes.
And even if you're an investor, you've got to be the squeaky wheel for these potential for sale by owners or off-market properties. Yep. Being the squeaky wheel is so much more valuable than people realize until the squeaks get heard and then reveal opportunities for themselves.
Follow up. I want to give the listeners one more thing. This is like simple golden nugget. People think deals are always in relation to desperation. Deals have different levels of motivation. The one I spoke of, it's from another investor. He has money. He has properties. What he's doing is he's repositioning the capital for a better deal that he's already working on. So it made sense to get rid of that one. So don't confuse desperation. What we're actually just looking for is people who want to do deals, people who are fun, people who are motivated, but that motivation is not always desperation.
Sometimes it's just timing.
Sometimes it's just timing. And your job, like you just said, follow up, be the squeaky wheel, and be there when the motivation happens.